Hello everyone, my name is Reno. Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for spending time with me today. But if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for tuning back in. Now today's video is going to be another entry to my video series where I share to everyone my love for fragrances. Now it took a really long break because a lot of things have just been happening in my life the last couple of months, and to be honest, I was actually planning on taking a much longer break, but I don't know. 2024, I decided it's going to be positive. It's going to be, I'm not gonna claim that it's going to be my year, but I'm hoping to do more of YouTube, and I'm hoping for a lot of good things this year as well. But today's video, we are going to talk about fresh, soapy, clean perfumes. Now, first of all, I actually got this idea from Sam from My World of Fragrance. I think that's what her channel is called. I'm gonna link her down below. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is that for three reasons. One, because it was actually quite shocking to me when I saw Sam's video, because I thought it was so weird for craving and wanting to wear more fresh perfumes last winter. Last winter, I really wore a lot of fresh perfumes, especially during daytime, especially when I'm doing nothing, just being inside the house. I really loved wearing fresh perfumes. Now, if you've seen my last video where I talked about the perfumes that I've given a lot of love during the last winter, they're actually a lot more, you know, has darker base and darker undertones, but I really did wear them a lot, especially during nighttime, especially during special events. Those were the perfumes I really gravitated towards, especially when we went to watch Miss Saigon at Sydney Opera House. But during daytime, really, I was gravitating towards those brighter, very crisp smelling perfumes. And I thought it was weird because obviously when you go to YouTube, when they would be recommending, you know, winter perfumes, cold weather perfumes, it would be those darker, heavy, massively projecting perfumes. But there I was, craving for this bright, soapy, clean perfumes. The second reason is that it's currently summer here in Australia, and what better weather to talk about very crisp, very clean, very soapy perfumes than during this season. The third reason is that last year, 2023, I also started the year talking about fresh perfumes. I don't know, I'm not trying to create a tradition for myself, but who knows? It's a really good topic to talk about, especially because Australia opens the new year with the summer season. So I have 5 perfumes to talk about today. These are perfumes that I really loved wearing last winter, and these are perfumes that I'm really looking forward to when days are gonna get so hot here in Australia. So let's begin the list with something easy from the house of MFK, and this is 724. This perfume has keynotes of aldehydes, bergamot, florals, white musk, and sandalwood. Now, if you have smelled their Aqua Universalis, it actually has a lot of similarities to that perfume. It's just that this one is a lot more aldehydic and more soapy in nature. This perfume is really so bright, so zesty, very zingy. The bergamot really shines through in this perfume. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the inspiration for this perfume is bright sunny morning in an urban landscape, which is why at the back of the sticker you could actually see tall buildings that are drawn behind the sticker. And funny enough, the image that comes to my mind is a Sunday morning, probably somewhere in Tokyo or Seoul, South Korea. You're doing your laundry. I can see white bed sheets or linen or your clothes just hanging, drying on the air under the golden sunrise, and you're just excited to spend your day just lazing around, lounging inside your house, doing nothing after a very long, tiring week. This is really giving that vibe. This is really giving lazy Sunday morning, lazy Saturday morning without that linen dryer sheet kind of smell that you would typically get with lazy Sunday morning from Maison Margiela. And speaking of Maison Margiela, our next perfume is Bubble Bath. This perfume has keynotes of soap, florals, coconut, musk, and patchouli. Now, this perfume is called Bubble Bath, and I don't think you could get any soapier and cleaner than this one. I really love how they created that soap accord in this perfume because it's really coming through. It actually reminds me of back when I was in high school. I think I was in senior year back then when we did this science experiment where we were making soaps. And it actually really smelled like that, but in a more refined, softer, cleaner, and more expensive way. It does really smell like an expensive hotel room soap. The coconut is here and that beautiful musky dry down. Really beautiful. Sadly, this perfume doesn't last very long, but for what it's worth, it does smell really clean and really soapy. Now we're going to the house of Hermes, and this is H24. This perfume has keynotes of clary sage, narcissus, rosewood, and sclerine. I don't know about you guys, but I really love this perfume, and I know not a lot of people love this, and they actually love the EDP much more, but I really love this perfume. And actually a lot of people, when this came out, they were getting this impression of this smelling like a freshly ironed clothes. I actually get that a little bit in here. To me, it actually smells like freshly ironed clothes and has that smell of, you know, a little bit of the soapiness in there. You know how some of the clothes, you still get a little bit of the smell of the detergent. I'm getting that effect here, and to me this is just clean perfume to the perfection. It smells really professional. Every time I smell this perfume, I think of a white t-shirt or a linen shirt under the sun. To me, this smells like a bright sunny day. And in my opinion, this is also very versatile. You could either wear this outside or to the office. It's very office safe because it smells really professional, and it's not offensive at all. This is the kind of perfumes that you would want to wear in those close encounters, in those spaces where you don't want to be intruding other people with your perfume, but still smelling really good, very professional, very clean at the same time. Second to the last on this list, we are going to the house of Chanel, and this is Chanel No. 5 Low. This perfume has keynotes of aldehydes, citruses, neroli, rose, and musk. Now, if you're not getting soapy from this perfume, you need to fix your nose. This is one of my most favorite perfumes to wear during summertime. It has the classiness and also has the touch of aldehydic quality from the original No. 5, but done in a more modern, brighter, citrusy, more youthful kind of way. After all, this was created by Chanel to appeal to the younger generation and bring Chanel No. 5 into the modern day. To me, this is just class and sophistication. To me, this is quiet luxury. To me, this is professional. This is very clean, soapy, and bright. But overall, the biggest profile that I can get with this perfume is that it just smells really classy. And saving the best for last, this is from the house of Nasomatto. This is China White. This perfume has notes of powdery notes, woods, musk, and florals. Now, this is one of the most controversial perfumes of Nasomatto because of its name. It's up to you to Google what this name means in other contexts. Even if you would just go by the name China White, I think it really gives you that story, especially with the cap. It gives me that image of being inside a pottery room where someone is doing clay work on one corner, forming the plates and the pots or whatever, and a lot of the ceramics, the clay pots on the wall, and there's a lot of dust everywhere. It has that dusty white kind of character and texture to it, but at the same time, it's cold and flat and it's solid. It is giving you all that. A lot of people made a comment that this smells like a laundry detergent. To me, it does kind of has that effect, but it doesn't have that zingy, soapy quality because it doesn't have aldehydes in it, and it smells really cold. For those who do not know, I am a doctor by profession, and this perfume reminds me of being inside an operating theater where it's very cold, it's super sterile, it's very clean. I don't know, there's something just really magical about this perfume. I don't think you can get any cleaner than this perfume. If anything, the one thing that I want to leave to you guys about this perfume is that it's really cold and clean and a little bit of powdery. It just gives you that effect of that thin cloud of smoke, but it's really cold and it's really sterile clean. Thank you all so much for watching this video. That is the end of our list. Thank you so much for continually supporting this channel. Thank you, by the way, everyone, for making me reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2023. So if you haven't yet, do me the biggest favor of, if not liking this video, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more contents like this in the future. But don't stop there, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified if I do upload more contents like this in the future. But as always, wherever you are, I hope you're staying safe, stay curious, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!